for a long, long time, we have not developed simply because our leaders try to do it for us. It takes leadership in people to come up with a vision, and a vision is nothing but a mental picture of a beautiful event that is better than what is today. And to get that vision, you have to aim high, and that means you have to exact values. And the values mean that if it's all vision, if it's all aiming high, that's yabang. Kailangan, you have to have the work ethic. Kaya bawal ang tamad.
Oh, right.
Lalong bawal ang tanga. Hindi tayo one tamad, hindi rin tayo one stupid. No? And of course, I have a lot of emphasis, Bayani, on duty. So in the Constitutional Convention, I don't speak. It didn't happen. I mean, this is all my whole life I'm talking about. The Constitutional Convention, I was the youngest delegate there. I aimed high. I was still a student in law school. And everybody said I can't do it, and I did. And I became the youngest delegate, swore in President Macapagal as president. And what did I achieve there? I won right away what I said, attitude. A bill of duties and obligations of citizens, and not just a bill of rights. Hindi kabig, tulak at kabig. So sa madaling sabi, you are really looking at a country that has been doing nothing but receive a handout from the Spanish era to the present era. They're just aping the others. And we must become a can-do nation. And you must create an opportunity, an atmosphere so that people can thrive. And how do you do that? You want an educated Philippines. A Philippines that knows its history, because we cannot move forward unless we know the past. You cannot look at the past with pride. You can't look at the past with pride. You cannot look forward to the future with confidence and hope. So to be educated, it doesn't mean that you just go to school and you just pay lip service to the Constitution. The Constitution says priority in education. In education must be provided for. Pero pag tinignan mo yan, hindi gaganahan ng bata kung pumunta ka sa public school. Ni pangit-pangit na eskwela, gula-gula na yun, ang teacher is fully paid. You have 150 students to one toilet on the average. In army, it's 250 students to one toilet. You don't have dentists, so 97% are sick with dental caries. I can give you all the whole 9 yards, and we're not even connected to that. And the world is strictly passing that by. So the foundation should really be based on this. You pay the teacher well, everybody will say that. But I say retrain the teacher and pay her well. You have to retrain the teacher, make sure that if Singapore can pay them 122,000, I'm very specific. 40,000 pesos. And you have to follow the UNESCO standard. A month. Now, the next question is where will you get the money? I'll let you ask the question later on. But you have to have an education-based citizenry, because poverty is an absence of choice, and we have become poor. Because when you're poor, when you're uneducated, you're not able to discern. And I always tell people, alam niyo sila na Descartes, cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And if we can think, if we can discern, we can read, write, compute, arithmetic, everything like that, and you can, really know your values, then you're all set. Then government doesn't have to take care of it, because you will know how to find your future. So, in essence, it's better to know where you're going and not know how, than to know how you're going and not know where.
You want to add something? BL?
What I envision, my short-term dream is actually an industry and government-friendly, happy and productive working class Philippines. That's my short-term dream. We are all workers, from the president down to the last man. 40 million of us, and we've got to be productive. That's the key to solving our problem of poverty. We have to be as productive as those advanced countries if we want to reach their status. So to this I say I'll try my best, if ever I'll be given an opportunity, to to get our people to have that discipline. At least follow the laws of the country. For in those laws are the solutions to our problems. And I would say almost all our problems. The solutions to them are already there. They are in our law. The thing is, we simply have to implement and follow those laws. Implement those solutions. And to do that, we will need political will. Political will to put pressure on every man to do his work well. And it is by law. And it is not anti-poor, it's not anti-labor to say. Same thing as St. Paul said to the Thessalonians. He said, those who shall not work shall not eat. That will be my political statement with regards to work. And every man has to bear in mind that he has a duty, that he has to do his work well. And